Hi, this is Sally, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do Hungarian chicken or paprika chicken. I'm going to start melting an ounce of butter in this pan. You need a heavy pan so that you've got good contact on your heat surface. And here I'm going to start cutting a pound of onions to go in now. I'm going to dice them up quite small. Glasses on because I can't see anything. I always take the outer skin off just in case it's a little bit tough and dry. If it is, it's starting to thin usually. There we go. And then just dice it small and start putting it in. As you can see, it's slowly heating up and releasing the juices. As I pop the last pieces of onion in, I'll be able to put the lid on and let this cook through. You can speed it up and cook it quite quickly if you press for time. Having 4 kids and a grandchild living with me a few years ago, all meals had to be cooked within 20 to 30 minutes of walking through the door. And I didn't have the luxury of taking time to cook, so this would be done in about 30 minutes, but it does taste better if you allow it to cook slowly. I'm about 10 minutes into cooking this, so I'm going to quickly stir it, and I'm also going to add 2 large garlic cloves. There we go. Garlic doesn't take so long to cook, so I don't like to add it in too fast. This should cook down to a puree, just like you would with French onion soup, and you can see some of the onion is already starting to brown off. I will leave that to do its thing. I'll stir it every few minutes so that it doesn't burn to the bottom of the pan. So this is what it looks like after 45 minutes. It's really soft. When I used to make this recipe, or when I first made it, it said to use sweet paprika, and this is the first time I've actually found sweet paprika. It says pimenton dulce, or mild paprika. I got this in Kroger. They've got a Hispanic area. But I'm going to be using smoked paprika. It gives a better depth to the flavour, or it does in my opinion. It is meant to be a tablespoon of paprika. Mix that in. Smells really good. I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in as well, just to start off with. And if it's a little bit more, it won't matter. I can alter this in a minute if I want to. In here I've got varying sizes, but 6 chicken thighs, which are slowly cooking. I've cut out all the fat because I really don't like a mouthful of junky fat. Some people don't mind it. The original recipe called for chicken portions, but I find that that's a little bit much for children, so I've always gone for either chicken thighs or chicken breasts. Turn that over like that. Do the other side, make sure everything's cooked through. I've just mashed up half a bullion with water, and it was 150 millilitres of liquid, so you can either use chicken stock or chicken bouillon for this part. And I'm just going to pour it all over like that and let it all boil down. This really doesn't have a sauce to it, but I do like to give the extra flavour from the chicken stock to the dish. It's up to you whether you just want to put it in bit by bit or put it in one go. I'm going to put the lid back on and let that carry on cooking. Stir it occasionally, just make sure it's not getting caught on the bottom. You don't want it burning. I think I'll turn it back over so the other side can carry on cooking. Should cook through quite quickly because it is quite a bit thinner than a chicken breast or a portion. If it's chicken portions, it takes 45 minutes at a slow boil, but because it's chicken pieces and they're quite a bit smaller, it should only take 25 to 30 minutes. Chicken breast, it's usually about 30, so depending on what meat you decide to use, depends on how much you need to cook it. I'm going to let that boil off a little bit more and then serve it. You can serve it on a bed of rice or a jacket potato. So I'm going to get the baked potatoes out in a second and plate it so you can see what it all looks like when it's done. I'm really pleased with this.
3, 4. You got everything. I'm taking 5.
Peter,
Wait.
can you just be quiet for 5 seconds?
Do you need anything?
Yeah, I need some more of that. Please wait.
Which one?
Thank you for joining me. I hope I've imparted some useful information to you, and I'm really looking forward to eating this. And my son is running off with the salad. Cheeky, what's it?
You don't need it.
If you want to hear hear more from me, please subscribe and hit the bell button. And a few thumbs up would be absolutely excellent. And in the meantime, take care. See you later. Ciao.
You don't need it.
Yes, I do.